Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to attempt to find something good. Like that. Got those both. Now we're going to play both of these. Now we have to find the summon Bahamut, right? What's going on, YouTube? Achilles here, and today I redid my mono green ramp deck to put in some new cards from Edge of Eternities since the rotation happened, and luckily this deck barely got touched by a bunch of sets leaving, so we still have all the powerful cards of mono green ramp you know and love. And with Edge of Eternities, we're trying out two new cards. One of them is Sami's Curiosity, and it is a very good card to draw on curve if you don't have your Llanowar Elves on turn 1, and you gain 2 life and create a lander token, so it to set up those extra lands early on. Plus gaining extra life, you can't go wrong. And the other card we're trying out is the Eternity Elevator, which is a very interesting one. So if we could bring this out for 5 mana, then we could produce 3 colorless mana. And in the games where we can't finish off our opponent really quickly and we kind of get into a stalemate, we could try to get to the Station 20 ability and produce all that extra mana to really go over the top. So that's the whole idea with this. And the rest of the deck tries to ramp up quickly, take advantage of Vaultborn Tyrant and Ghalta, which are the main cards of the deck. And we're doing a full playset of Summon Bahamut in this list because green doesn't have any removal really, so this card is not only a really high value card to bring out, but it also can remove multiple cards while it's out. And it draws you cards, so you can't go wrong. So anyway, let's get right into this list. We got 4 Llanowar Elves, 2 Sami's Curiosity, 4 Smuggler's Surprise, 4 Glimpse the Core, 1 the Irencrag, 4 Hulking Raptor, 4 Overlord of the Hauntwoods, 1 the Eternity Elevator, 4 Vaultborn Tyrant, 1 Ancient Adamantoise, 4 Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, 4 Summon Bahamut, and for lands we got 15 Forest, 4 Adventurers Inn, and 4 Cavern of Souls. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day, and if you want to become a member, you could get early access to videos. Let's get right into these games. Opponent's going first. I'll keep this one. I think we always have to prioritize the Llanowar Elves over Sami's Curiosity on curve. But this will be a good follow-up play. Now the Smuggler's Surprise with the double Vaultborn is very nice to see. Okay, Azurius Artifacts. Slowly but surely getting to 6 to flash in the Smuggler's Surprise, which we will at the right time, of course. We don't want it to get countered or anything. It's the last thing we need. Nice. So instead of doing nothing this turn, we could actually just play this as a 6/5 creature. Now it will maybe make them commit to, commit their mana for the turn to get rid of the Overlord, and then they'll leave them wide open for the Vaultborns, but very nice. I think we just have to wait until they attack and then go for it. I could run into a counter though, of course, that is the problem. Yeah, that's the thing. That's fine. I'll have to take the 6 then. Nice, so they finally tap out, which is exactly what we wanted. See what they get with the Bay. Probably another Synthesizer. It's obviously the best card to go for. Okay, so just gonna do this now since we can. They come in tapped, but we're gonna be getting our 4 cards, and we're gonna be gaining 12 life, setting up for another potential Smuggler surprise, of course. No creatures whatsoever. Hate to see it, guys. Instead, we are going to look for... How are we going to do that? Can't do all those modes. But we will do it like this. Nice. The perfect amount of cards we need. We'll bring them both out. Now we'll gain a bunch of life, get a bunch of cards. We just have to try to go more over the top than our opponent, which is possible. I think it all starts with this swing. Trying to find a Ghalta. I don't know why I can't seem to find one. Or a Summon Bahamut. We have a full play set in this deck. Those could get rid of their synthesizers to level the playing field a little bit. And if they stick, we could even get rid of the snares. So if we could just find one of the Summon Bahamuts, that'd be really nice. Interesting choice. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to attempt to find something good. Like that. Got those both. Now we're going to play both of these. Now we have to find the Summon Bahamut, right? There it is. Okay, now we're in business, guys. So we only have 19 cards left in our deck. We got to do this right. And we'll get another... Yeah, you know what? We got to go ridiculous. Ridiculously over the top. That is that. That is that. So first, let's get rid of the problem card itself. Draw some more cards. Find another one. Perfect. Now we're drawing too much. But now we play another one. Then we play all these little creatures, which won't matter. Get rid of that synthesizer now. Okay. So now we're going to pass. And the whole idea, okay, we have to keep 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. So now we could potentially swing over them. We just can't let anything else die. We give our creatures hexproof too, with Smuggler Surprise. But these some Bahamuts are going to be the card that wins us the game. So let's see who they're going to target. So now we do this. This will throw them off. Good luck getting rid of them now. It might not even swing. What is the move, opponent? Another synthesizer maybe, or maybe something of more value, because the snare isn't going to work on any of our creatures. So I'm trying to figure out what they would get. I think the synthesizer is their safe card to get because it will actually give them value. Yeah, see, I go for the synthesizer. It's the safest bet. And they get to scry with it as well, which could be relevant. Okay, so now we're going to get rid of you. And we're going to get rid of you. So they're guaranteed to take 18. They block the 4 strongest. So they're going to take 10, 28. They'd still be alive. And I don't want to draw any more cards. I can't play any more creatures if I'm going to win. So that just means I'm going to have to do it like this. So I'm going to draw 4 cards off the other ability of this thing, so I literally can't play any more cards. I can't deck out. So if I survive, then they will just lose. Because of this ability, the bottom ability, the Mega Flare. So let's just see what our opponent has in store for us. Oh wait, we can't even get to the Mega Flare yet. We have to wait a turn. What am I saying? But even without that, we just swing over them next turn. That's 18 damage in the air once again, so... I'm getting ahead of myself thinking that we're about to be at level 4 with this, but... Thankfully, we keep them both on the field, and they stay as 9/9 flyers for us, which is very convenient. So they go swinging with everyone. It's fair. Let's block 4 and take 24. And that should be it. Nice. Okay, we'll keep this one. We just need to get to 6 to play our Smuggler Surprise, and the rest of our hand will do the rest. We have all the powerful creatures in our hand. The only one that we're missing is... what's the name? Vaultborn Tyrant, just because that's just the best card to resolve with Ghalta. Just giving you more potential powerful cards to play. So what's good now is we play an Overlord for 5 next turn, and we get our 6th land that way, and we create a 6/5 body that they have to deal with. But we already know they have a million removal spells in their hand since they're playing that deck, but still gotta throw it out there. I'd rather them remove, let's say, Overlord the Hauntwoods over a Summon Bahamut, which has more value attached to it the longer it's on the field, so let them shoot that over the Summon. Totally fine with me. It's the distraction. A decoy, if you will. I got the fancy one. I don't want them to flip this over and get the full value from it. But I don't want them to remove something with that 2 mana. I'm going to do it like this. If they commit their whole turn to Ritual Chamber, then so be it. Used to rest though. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, you already know we got to do it now. 3, 5, 7. So we could give our cards indestructible, so they won't be able to swim with Preacher successfully. So we get rid of that. Bring out our Overlord. Give us even more land, and they could take away our Glimpse. So they won't swing with Preacher because our dudes have indestructible. So they already know that's not the move. Don't want to deal with Bloodletter. I'm just swinging with everyone. Let's see what they do. They could block Ghalta with Preacher, but they're still going to take 8 from it. They go to 2. And let's increase our life a little more as well. So now, if this sticks for another turn, I'm going to be drawing an extra 2 cards. And, yeah, look at that. Opponent's going first. We have a really good early start. The only issue with a hand like this is we have to find our win cons to draw it to use for Smuggler Surprise. So we have one piece of the puzzle, but we have to find the rest. What are they playing? Playing some kind of mill deck, of course. Not surprised. With that Dimir 6-drop sorcery board wipe that mills the opponent's library in half, it just makes this card insane. So now they got a second one. Double downing on it. So we have a Smuggler surprise next turn with nothing to go into, so we're just going to try to get to 8 so we could use the mill 4 card ability too to help really get this card going. And until then, we're just at the mercy of what our opponent does and what we draw. Okay. I think we might actually play that though as a creature, which will not only put pressure on our opponent, but it gives us an extra land upon entry and when it swings. That is fair. And what's good now is we could use these map tokens to help fix your hand a little bit moving forward. Listen, honestly, that is good because we could turn 1 card into 2 while going into our actual Smuggler surprise. So I think that makes sense to keep it. Oh, our opponent could just mill it. What a legend. I love that. Alright, so we got 6, 8. I think we could do it next turn. Wait, let's see. 5, 8, 9. Yeah, there's no point of manipulating the top card of our deck anymore. Okay, wait. 4, 5, 8. Okay, I don't know why I'm trying to see if I have enough. I do. I'm just trying to see if I should swing and just put the pressure on with this. But we could. Now we just gotta wait for them to end, and then we're gonna potentially go way over the top. But they could always counter it, of course, so we have to watch out for that. That's a Biza. That's probably the best case scenario for us. No way they have a Spell Pierce. That would be insane. Okay. We're getting both of these to our hands. We're going to play both of these now. We're now going to get rid of you. And we get it. Very interesting hand that we open up with, honestly, because we have Smuggler Surprise plus a really powerful creature, and all these Llanowar Elves, which is very interesting. If we could find, let's say, a Vaultborn Tyrant next, then we will have an insane Smuggler Surprise coming up. It's crazy, because next turn we are already at 6 mana, and we could resolve this, but we need to find another creature to really get the full value. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to just go for the Bahamut. We're going to get rid of their whole, well, not their whole board, but we can get rid of both of those at least. So let them do this first. Okay. Make it a little stronger, and yeah, they do that. Okay, so now we go Smuggler Surprise for 1, which isn't the most ideal, but the value on this thing right now is ridiculous. So we're going to get rid of that first, and we're going to block that. get rid of that. Play the elevator, because why not? Just start smugging. And we got it. Okay. We have some early ramp. We have Smuggler Surprise plus the Vaultborn Tyrant. Looking pretty good for us. But now we see that they go for the turn 1 Hired Claw, so we're in for a treat. But at least with Adventurers, and we could gain 2 life, absorbing some extra potential damage we would take. So we're going to take 3 damage, go to 17 right now. Gain some life, go to 19. So now we take 6. So actually we might be good. If they can't win next turn, then we should be okay. So this is our 6 mana that we need to go for Smuggler Surprise. So they have 8 damage on board right now, including the 1/1 and the 1 I'm going to take from the Hired Claw. So I will go to 4. I will go to 3. And is there a way for them to win? There is not. Look at that. So in case they are playing something that could just do 3 damage right away, I am going to do this right now. I got to take away their ability to try to win quickly. That has a ward on it, so we'll get rid of that. Go to 9, play lands. So we take the Screaming Nemesis next turn, and we just block the Hired Claw and the Soul Stone if they decide to go that route. So they have to find 5 damage. Well, no, not 5, 4 damage because this inflicts 1. Let's block with the most strongest creature we got. Make sure we can take it out. And do they have 4 damage they could dish out to us? That's the real question. They sure do. Oh my goodness. We get to go first with this one, and I am a big fan of it. We get to use the new Sami's Curiosity, which is a very nice 1-drop play if you don't have the Llanowar Elves. So it definitely fits that role very well. We are going to go right into Glimpse. Card's interesting. That with weapons manufacturing would be crazy combos. I could already see it. So that the munitions does 2 when it's sacrificed or when it leaves the board or something, and then this would do the 2 damage as well. So interesting idea. So in a perfect world, right, we find a 6th land next turn and then go ridiculously over the top. But that's in a perfect world. Oh, they already know what's going on. They're doing it. They're doing the cool plays. This card is insane. Probably my favorite card out of this set, I want to say. Alright, so we're taking a little bit of damage, so I guess it is a perfect world. Alright, we're just going to pass. They're going to go for the swing, and when they do, we're going to block their whole board with all our angry, powerful creatures. I wouldn't be surprised if they give up with this resolving. I want to see what they do, though. They have to commit their mana still. So now we go for these two. We get the triggers. Yeah, it's more than enough. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comments section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.